I mean, we are not gonna talk, right?
对，所以你要抢迷弟就抢迷弟，然后把那个
Make sure your voice is clear. Also, how
Hope coming in. Hope. Dodges both, but then the rocket.
ECL?
It's the Expat China League.
Yeah.
And
expect.
hello everyone, my name is Sol, and thank you for joining me tonight on the first game of the semi-finals. It's Kife's Drive versus Sheniqua's Kitchen. Joining me, you can see his beautiful face on the screen. It is Safa. Safa, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome everyone to the semifinals of Winter Cup. We are in for some incredible action today.
We are indeed. So we are just about to get ready. Teams will be getting ready. So we're going to go into draft very, very soon. But before we begin, I'm going to take you through the matchups today between Kife's Drive and Sheniqua's Kitchen. Namely, some of the matchups that we're going to be focusing on. And throughout this tournament, we've been talking about how important the bot lane is. Is it something that people need to be focusing on? Is the carry in other lanes? But the reason why is because in this tournament, we've had an incredible performance by an ADC, but it's not the ADC that we thought it would be. As you can see here, between the two ADs that were in this matchup, Joe and Dixon. So, Safa, what can you tell me about the matchup here between these two ADs?
Well, we know Dixon has been multiple times Master ADC, and he has good insights about playing ADC. Plus, he is really good at punishing the mistakes on bot lane, and he's always looking for those. When he finds the time, he always goes for it. Other than that, he is playing safe. And Joe, we've seen Joe playing last couple games really, really good. He was the MVP last game. And you can see he has 9.5 KDA here with 44 kills, leading the kills here. And both ADCs are feeling themselves. I hope today we will have great action in between them, everything. And here, when we say ADCs, when they both are ready to roll, here supports will come clutch, I believe.
The supports will be clutch. Unfortunately, we don't have much to talk about there between the supports. But another thing we want to talk about is the ever-changing lineups that we saw before this tournament began. It was ran by DBD. He has had to step into the mid lane, and he has done quite a good job, as you can see on your screen now. DBD versus his laning partner Sheniqua on SK. What do you find of DBD's performance so far, Safa?
DBD's been always consistent. When we see this matchup, Shenrik's mentality and how well he is following the game, it's gonna decide what's gonna happen. Because as we know, DBD is not super aggressive. He just looks for mistakes again, and he's a good player for his team to rely on, giving him mid, and if he has a control mage, he will just, as it's supposed to be, control that lane. And again, depending on the matchups, and we see the KDAs again, it's a big gap in there, same as ADCs. So Sol, I want to ask you, who is your favorite in this matchup, and what do you think of the score will be?
I don't know. I mean, we've been very surprised so far because the amount of turnover we've had to some of these teams. Sheniqua's Kitchen, they started off the tournament quite rough. They lost both their games in the group stage. They were so bad that they lost to our team, if you remember. But
yes,
ever since then, they really stepped it up. They started playing incredibly well. And then, as you said, the carry is Dixon, Sheniqua himself. who did really, really well. They have stepped up and they have started playing to a very high level indeed. But we're going to talk about some of the captains as well in this game, Kife and Sheniqua. So first of all, what do you think of their captaining styles, Safa?
So first of all, we know Kife plays jungle and support. There's no surprise there, but Sheniqua was a top lane player, and then he picks his role as a support. Some games it was kind of a gamble. I guess I can understand. He is one of the strongest players in this team, and he knows if he gives good support to Dixon, he has the potential to carry the game. However, we haven't seen that consistent plays from Sheniqua. So he played a Shen game which was really good, but the other games I won't be able to say the same thing. And Kaif, on the other hand, he has a very good game knowledge, let's say, and he knows he can lead his team. And as I hear from some players, I have some insights that they say Sheniqua also gives super crazy calls. He's managing the whole team. So we will see. And both captains, they have game knowledge, but can they execute it?
Can they execute it indeed? I mean, for me, the one thing that stuck out for me when I've been looking at Kife Strive's games is how good Kife is at trying to find plays. His team has been successful through his consistent playmaking. And for a team that many people didn't fancy at the beginning of this tournament, no one really talked about this team being in a position where they could even challenge for winning the whole thing. For them to come through their group stage, they went 1-1, and then they won. I think they just won both their games.
Yes.
They won both their games in the bracket stage. Went through quite comfortably, I think you find. It is on the back of his performances. You can see 50 assists, and from the jungle position, 29 kills. He has been putting in the work.
Yeah, he's been one of the carries in the game. So again, the Cash Drive as a team, they're playing as a team and they're listening, helping for the jungle. They know their weaknesses and their strengths, and they are managing them really good. That's the key to success.
It's the key to success. Sheniqua, like you said, he was a top laner. It's in the name, Shen. He's only been able to play it once in the support role in a losing effort against the Sigma Lone Wolves that we will be seeing on Tuesday, by the way. The other game, Sigma Lone Wolves versus Big Booty Brodies. That will be on Tuesday, I think at 6 o'clock, so please tune in for that. But he has been his play as a support, it's been mixed, shall we say, Safa?
Well, yes. As I said again, probably he's thinking to consistent support to Dixon, so he will have the chance to carry the games. However, both of the good players in bot lane may cause some control issues on other lanes. And that's what we've seen. If they can't get a lead, if the opponent picks something, can just sit back and farm, then they might have a problem in that case. Because the team they are playing right now, as I said, consistently, they are dominating most of the games. Even though they had some problems in mid game, they've been really good. We can just see from KDA's kills, assists. So they have to win this bot lane, and they have to give some pressure from bot lane to their team.
Yeah, it does seem like the bot lane of Sheniqua's Kitchen is going to be the main focus, you think, in these games. Finally, I do want to talk about the top laners. Exile on the side of Kife Strived, and the pickup of Chestnut, who was replacing a community favourite, shall we say. Do we call Arkin a community favourite, Safa?
Well, no comments.
No comments indeed. But Chestnut, who's come in and he has been really solid. He's picked up a few solo kills during his time in the tournament. So, what do you think of this top lane matchup, Exile versus Chestnut?
Both guys are really good. Chestnut just carried the game against us with just Mundo, as you can remember. I think in this matchup, the champions they pick will matter a lot. So it also depends on their strategies.
about
What
the
will
top
their
laners.
team want to play?
Exile.
We've seen some other teams that they play two supports in bot lane, and they look to be carried or like help the team. Here, Chestnut is a good player to take the pressure. He can play weak side really good. He also can play winning side where he get his champions. So Chestnut is a reliable source for Sheniqua's kitchen, I believe. On the other hand, Exile did perform well, but he has 24 deaths as you see. So it's like in this matchup, I believe what they pick will matter a lot.
What they pick will matter a lot indeed. I mean, we've been talking about the picks so far. They've picked the Mundo. Mundo has been an incredibly strong champion so far in this tournament. Who else has been picked quite a lot? It's a lot of the tank meta so far. But again, we're into semi-finals. The Fearless draft has reset. It has reset, ladies and gentlemen, meaning that they are free to pick any champion that they please for this first game. So we will be seeing what they come up with very, very soon. Like
Well, I'm
I s-
expecting a smaller ban
I will.
from both teams, because you see Smolder can just sit back, doesn't have to do much, and late game, if the teams are playing it smart, they will be super strong.
There will be so let's
And
talk.
and we should remind that this is the new season in League of Legends.
Yes.
So there are new champions, sorry, new items, and they might change their strategies depending on that.
That is true. We decided to hold a tournament in the middle of a new season. So, yeah, that is quite impressive, I must say the least. But it looks like the teams are going to be ready soon. So, before we go into draft, I'm going to ask you, Safa, who do you think is going to take this best of three between Kife's Drive and Shaniqua's Kitchen?
I am saying Kife Drive will win this, but I wish it become at least 3 games, and we get what we come here for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's 2-1 for me. My wish is 2-1.
I'm wishing for a 2-1. I think that the difference here is going to be whether or not Kife can shut down the bot lane of Shaniqua's Kitchen. If Dixon is pushed into a position where he feels like he has to carry, he has to go nuts, then that is going to be all the difference in this game.
It seems it's almost time. We have been waiting all week for this clash, and it's finally here. And the stakes couldn't be higher. Winner of this will get a spot in the grand finals, and it's on the line right now. It's not about the money; it's about the glory.
It is
And
indeed.
The stage is set. The teams are ready, and the fans that we have 6 here,
We got 6 fans.
they are
Unbelievable.
buzzing.
They're going absolutely nuts. They're going
I guess we
absolutely
just
nuts.
dive
Get
right
hype
in,
in the
eh?
chat. You can start the game when you are ready. Gentlemen, our first game of the day, Kai Strike versus Shaniqua's Kitchen. Let's see what we are getting ourselves into. So, we are in to draft everybody. Likewise.
Well, as you said, there are no bans or the Fearless is reset.
Fearless
so-
has reset.
Fearless has reset, and I believe every pick and ban is already planned. And this is a chess match now. They are banning Twitch against Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
I expect a smaller ban. Okay, they ban they ban Silas for Kife, I believe. DBD is not really a Silas player. And probably they will ban 2 or 3 ADCs here. Kife is saying, I can hear saying, don't ban Mundo. Let him pick. We can pick against it. And they are banning Tam Kench.
Banning Tom Kench, that Chestnut was a Tom Kench player. He did play in the game against us, I believe. That was the game that we won. Believe it or not. But there we go. So, I feel like they're probably going to ban Mundo at some point as well, unless they feel like they're going to first pick it. I'm not surprised the Nefiri ban coming out against Kife. Kife has shown that he can pilot that champion incredibly well. And then, of course, the final ban is going to have to be the Shen targeting Sheniqua.
That's some respect bans for Sheniqua's kitchen support.
Yeah.
Which is the man himself, Sheniqua.
Yeah, the man himself. But think, this leaves so many AD options for Dixon. You know, he likes his Samira. He's been playing a lot of Vayne recently in this patch. He feels like Vayne is very strong as well in the new season. But we will see what they go up with. The final ban is Smolder, which is a very big flex pick. That can go top, that can go mid, that can go AD. But we will see what is going to be the first pick by Kife's Drive. What do you think it's going to be?
Well, I think they'll pick bot lane. However, Smolder is banned. So, I don't know if Kife will pick early. So, yeah, they will pick bot lane. I believe Kife will pick late. Then he can see which part of the map he can play, depending on Dixon's pick.
It does depend.
Although, red side, Sheniqua's kitchen has the last pick. So, we will see what's gonna happen here. We see he's hovering many champs here.
Brown being a first
And
pick.
It's Leona. Okay, Leona against Braum. We
Leona
see
against
support
Braum?
matchup here. Yes.
I don't know about... I mean, the Braum I feel like gets a lot more value here. Can do a lot more to defend his AD against the Leona who wants to go in. Braum, this is a shield versus a sword type support matchup that we're going to be looking at, even though both have shields, I guess. But then the Jax. Now, in this early season, the games that I've played and the games that you've played, Sefa, Jax has been a terror in the top lane.
Exactly. Also, Jax here can be flex.
He can
Flex against Mundo, flex for jungle. So they will probably see what they're gonna pick. So Kife is not picking, it's giving to DBD. Let's see what they're gonna pick. They are picking, DBD's picking his
Nico.
main champion, Nico. He has over 1 million mastery on that champion.
Indeed,
So-
he does.
I believe he doesn't have a good counter. They don't have a good counter for DBD's Nico, and he played really nice last games against Kale's team.
You saw it in the
Bot Club.
you saw it in the cinematic before we went live. The 4-man Pot Blossom. This man knows how to pilot Nico, and he knows to build it differently as well. So he's got a few things up his sleeve. He's told me himself he's got a build that he's keeping in his pocket for these serious times. Jinx will be picked by Joe, and it will be going into the Dixon Samira, his signature champion, some people would say.
That's hype. Although, as I said, Joe and Bunny, they picked a safe bot lane. However, Samira pick, I like it here because if you are going with Samira evenly in the lane, then later Samira will be a force to reckon.
It will be a force to reckon with, but that is going to be a high pressure bot lane. Samira Leona versus Braum, Jinx. It's going to be all on Bunny to keep Joe safe. Nocturne being banned away to stop that combo with DBD and Nocturne going in. And it's going to be a Malphite ban. Malphite again has been incredibly strong before the season change, after the season change. This champion is OP to say the least. Do you think we're going to see another jungle ban on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen?
Malphite. Sorry, come again?
Do you think we're going to see another? Well, I mean, of course, the YouTube. If you're watching the YouTube stream, it will be a bit behind on where we're doing. So, just go with my voice. But nevertheless, it's Kane. Kane has been banned.
Kife has been playing Kane a lot lately, and the new season, junglers get XP so fast, so Kane is he's hitting his power spikes way earlier. So we see a Aurelion Soul ban for Shenrik, Kane and Nocturne ban. They banned Malphite.
They did ban Malphite, they did ban Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol is Shenrik's go-to mid laner, but that means the Mel has been let through. This champion is considered a complete and utter annoyance by nearly everyone, even though the win-loss game stats for this champion does not say much, but then they know they go with Mundo. Mundo, the other
They didn't
champion
ban
that's been a
Mundo, so
terror.
let's see what they're gonna pick.
These are what they're going to
So
pick.
Jinx has a potential. If he gets some stacks from the kills, he might do something against Mundo. She's a hyper carry. So as I said, Kife probably will gonna pick Lust to see what's gonna happen. And so here we can see a flex matchup pick from Sheniqua's kitchen. Jax might be jungle, Mundo might be jungle. So they will also decide. So in this case, I believe Jax should go top against Gwen.
Yeah.
Because if Mundo goes top, he'll be miserable.
He will be miserable indeed. Gwen being picked there by Exile. He's going to hope that he can do the job there. But there, here we go. The Rek'Sai. This is Kife's main champ. We're going to see a couple of mains played. But no, he decides with Xin Zhao. He may be keeping that Rek'Sai for later. But it will be seeing what Sheniqua's kitchen goes to try and match this Nico. Will it be Ari? What would you pick in this situation if you're against the Nico?
Ari is safe. Ari is safe. Safe from all the champions. Ari is not a bad pick, but Mel still could go really hard here, because you counter. Yes, exactly. You go. You can W Braum R. You can W Jinx R. Like Gwen R. So it's like if Shenrik can time those, it will be a good matchup for him, for the team. So we see very classic teams here with front lines, big front line, Mundo. However, they have Gwen that melts tanks incredibly fast. So we are about to get in the game.
We are
The
about
stage
to
is
get
set.
into
As
the
I
game.
said, teams are ready.
Yes,
We
they are.
see the matchups here.
Mm-hmm.
We are all hyped. Let's have a good series, guys.
Let's
and
Let's have a
Are we
good
hyped?
series. I'm hyped as well. I mean, this is the skirmish-heavy team of Kife's Drive versus the front-to-back team of Sheniqua's Kitchen. It's all going to be, if this Jinx can scale, if this Jinx can be a problem, then we will see what they do. But ladies and gentlemen, the game will be starting shortly. We'll get into that. Safa, having looked at the teams, are you going to change your mind about who's going to win this game?
well, as we said, Jax is. Let's see if are we on in YouTube? I don't wanna.
We are still on YouTube. I'm just waiting for the game to start.
Yeah. So we hear Jax on jungle and Mundo on top lane.
Yeah.
So the teams are both looking good. So here will be, how will they perform? How will they execute with their champs? How good they will be.
Yeah. So we will be getting into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us as the game is about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our first game of this best of 3 series. It is Kife's Drive versus Sheniqua's Kitchen as we get into the game.
We've seen the bot lane. Both teams warded. This
Yeah.
is like a mirror all around the map.
Both teams starting off quite safely, I think. It's probably the best way, but Chestnut advanced in this top lane, sees the Gwen, gets a nice little chunk on him to start, misses the next Q, and there we go. Minions already in the lanes. That's the thing about this new season. Minions
Yeah, they
spawn from
spawn-
30
they spawn
seconds.
Yes, and then they are in lane at 50-second round.
Yep.
So Jax is starting, DPZD is starting top side, and we see Kife is starting from chickens. He's gonna clear bot side. So in that case, I assume for bot lane there's big trade in top lane.
Yep, that's what we're looking at. The big trade in top lane. Mundo trying to flex his early muscles against this Gwen. Gwen getting the early CS lead. I mean, if you walk into the Gwen's full stacked snip, it's going to hurt regardless. Well, Braum and Jinx getting early priority in this bot lane as we switch between the lanes. Now, if you're Jax, if you're Shin, where are you going to be going first?
Well, I would probably go bot lane. Because of Leona, they can easily get sums from Jinx or Braum.
Yeah, they can. But you see this big CS lead by Gwen means that she can go into the jungle. She's not going to find anything though, because Jax has pathed all the way down. So that will give his team knowledge that Jax is probably heading into the bot lane. They ping it because they know something is going to be up, and Jax going to take his Gromp. Shin working on his blue.
The vision control is already intense on
Yeah,
Kife's drive.
you can
They
see 3 wards in nearly all the entrances of the red side jungle. They are prepared for this Jax when he does come. However, DVD trying to get a ward in. That's another big notice that we see from the new season. These Fey lights that you can see on your screen now gives you a little bit of extra vision. The enemy team does not know that you have it, but nevertheless, it is a controversial, shall we say, addition. We'll have to wait and see how long that shakes out.
So both teams are testing each other.
Yeah,
Early objectives could define the pace of this game.
probably is. Jax waiting in mid lane is going to go back. There's nothing happening. Meanwhile, this, again, the line of wards by Kife's Thrive to try and spot out this Jax as Kife does go into the top side jungle. Probably going to try and wrap around, kill this Mundo. Mundo is quite low. He is resorting.
They will spot Jax here.
They will spot Jax here. Is their thing. He's going to wait for his E to go down, and he goes in on him. Kife is probably just going to chunk him a little bit. Won't be able to
He
kill
has no E, he
DPTD.
used his E and he has red buff to
He
slow.
has red buff, it's slow down. Will he go down? He has to force a flash. Kife forced under, but now here comes the Mundo. Kife is in a bit of trouble. He's going to have to flash away. But he will go down. Chestnut doing a solid, making sure that his jungler stays safe. And that is First Blood. And that's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. First Blood is back, giving you that extra 100 gold. And Mundo's going to feel good about himself. Pressured early by this Gwen. Gold should be even between the two of them, but Gwen's not going to give up the ghost. However, Mundo did catch him with the Q. Gwen is immune. We love that. Meanwhile, Shemrick and DVD trading in the mid lane.
Look at that trade by Shenrik.
Yep. Mel! What a fun champ. I think you will agree. Nevertheless, early kill over to Sheniqua's kitchen. Dragon is spawned, and it will be an Infernal Drake as well to start us off. So, do you think that collapse by Chestnut is going to make Kife rethink his strategy?
Well, Exile didn't have much of a choice right there. He pushed the wave.
Oh no.
Chestnut lost some. There's a
Dominic
flash!
going in! He's flashed, but he's exhausted, but then
Kife
Shimrick
is
has
here,
it,
can
but he
he-
does catch him with the E! Kife coming in, that's a nice kill. Going on to the Mel. Both sums gone. Really good
That's
gank
what I'm
there.
talking. That's what I'm talking about when I say Kife communicates and he knows where to be in what time. Now we see a freeze from Sheniqua's kitchen. Jinx is taking a back, but I'm not sure about that one. Top lane, they both level 6 champions.
Yeah, Gwen is starting to try and flex her muscles there. However, Mundo with that kill is probably going to feel a little bit better about himself. He will be able to survive quite well now. As
Should be careful
they
though, he doesn't
go,
have flash.
they go and start the Drake. Sheniqua's kitchen should be able to pick this up. I don't think there will be a contest on the side of Kife's drive. They're melting this very quickly. They know it's gone.
Yeah, they have prior, and Kife is being smart and going to
Yeah, he's going to try and take the red instead.
red. But if he is not fast enough, Jax is spacing, and some new insight for the new
So
season.
the new season, home guards.
Home guards now takes you for laners to the furthest minion wave,
Yes.
and basing here is easier and less punishable. So Jax doesn't know, but his red is gone.
Yeah, the red
By
is
Kife,
gone.
good steal right there.
Good steal indeed. That's the reason why I predicted that teleport will probably not be taken by top laners from now on, because you get a free one when you finish your quest, and we should be saying that yes, we now have quests in this game. Each lane has their own quest. DBZD going for the gank onto Gwen. Gwen is going to be forced to ghost, but Gwen is immune, but for how long? DBZD goes in, Gwen just runs away unharmed.
And Jinx had to use both sums in bot lane.
Yeah.
Good
Jinx had-
engaged by SK
Sheniqua.
here.
Yeah, good data by Sheniqua. Sorry, we didn't see that. We were focusing on the top lane gank. Meanwhile, the trade is continuing. But then again, we look at the bot lane differential, 71 to 61. Jinx behind this Samira, and Samira thrives on getting a lead as quickly as possible. Kife looking at the Void Grubs, probably will be going on to that soon. Jax is in the area, but he will be spotted on a ward.
He's going in. I mean, Gwen just used ulti. I don't know if it was necessary. They might look for a
Oh,
dive.
he's gonna go in. He kills him.
That's crazy. That's Gwen. Disgusting.
This champion has been nerfed again and again and again, and Gwen says, "No, I will snip. You will die." As
Bot lane,
Gwen-
there's action here.
There's
Joe has
action
no
here.
flash, no sums, and
Joe
there's
is
no
running-
way to run.
Joe's running to his doom. You think he's gonna try and execute, but Jax is gonna head him off at the pass. Oh, Joe!
Will they be able to give the kill to Samira? If they can, it
They
would
may
be-
go to give it to Shemrick. I think they should give it to Shemrick. No, Jax is going to take it anyway. I don't know if that was needed.
That's 3 grubs for Kife's drive in this position.
Exactly.
Jinx, that's good play that Jinx is behind. So in this matchup, he has to
Nice
not
E there
step
by
up and just
DVD.
chill.
Huge chunk there by DVD. I'm on the side of that Nico. That Nico's already doing good damage. And nevertheless, 2 for 2. 1k gold lead on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen. One major objective to both sides. That's another thing we should mention in this new season. Feat of strength, all that stuff, it's gone. It's done. We don't do that nonsense anymore. So there will be no upgraded boots for everybody. Upgraded boots only go to the mid laners. We should talk about these quests whilst the game is in a bit of a lull state. Which role, Safa, do you think is now really, really strong due to the new quest system?
I believe top lane because they can go to level 20 right now. After
Yep.
you get your quest, you get a big sum of XP. And you see XP is gold.
XP is gold. But nevertheless, we are going to be looking to see what is going on here. First item has been done by Jax. He has his early Trinity Force. Maybe he should be taking that kill. Try and accelerate him as quick as possible. Meanwhile, Nico probably looking to finish his Luden's Echo, which is back in the game. We like to see that indeed. But then here we go. There's an engage onto the top lane. Gwen has fired off all her ults, but Mundo will heal right through it. And that is the power of Mundo. You thought he was down and out. Good little sidestep there by the Mundo. If he did connect with that Gwen ult, he probably would be down. He probably needs Ignite if he's going to try and kill him.
Chestnut is doing well, but he has to be careful after Gwen gets items. I mean, Mundo
And there
is
it
going
is, it's
HP,
Nash's
but
Tooth.
that's what Gwen melts, right? If you have so much HP, that's the whole point of
DBD has been
Gwen.
caught by Shemrick. I don't think more will come of it though. As Sheniqua's Kitchen is getting
Sheniqua
ready for the
has
next Drake.
A full item. Yeah, they are clearing the vision.
That is
Thanks
the
to Nico.
That is the downside of the
vision,
fact
yeah.
that he doesn't take teleport. He won't be there for the dragon fights. He can't TP down, however Chestnut can. Meanwhile, DBD trying to be a nuisance with the Nico. Goes in, gets in, 2-man! Pop Blossom! DBZD should be going
Dixon gets
down!
ulted!
But Dixon is in the middle of it! He's getting controlled by this bunny! Nevertheless, he is
Bro,
low!
thank you.
Dixon
Can he get it? Can he
is
get it?
tagging. No, he will take him down! It's a
Leona
2 for
gets
2
the
so
kill. Jinx
far!
has- Jinx has
Kife
the
is there!
passive
DBZD goes back in, but then Joe is able to free fire! It's a shutdown going towards the Jinx, and they will pick up this dragon!
As we said, both lanes, all the lanes, they were playing slow and they were feeling each other. They were cautious, looking for the advantages. But as I said, early objectives could define the pace of this game. And then, that's what happened. 2 dragons. One was no forcing nothing, but this one, with no TPs from both top laners, they felt it. Even though they got kills, the goal difference is exactly the same. There is no difference in between.
Man, you can see the kill distribution though. Xin Zhao getting 2 kills. He's already complete his Eclipse. On the side, the first items are coming out now. Samira finishing her Collector. And on the side, Yuntao Wild Arrows for the Jinx. Luden's Echo, of course, completed by the Nico. And you feel that there's going to be a... Oh, what's the burn item called? That's what Mel's picking up here. And that's a bit of skirmishing, trying to clear wards for both sides here as we now get into the mid-game.
So there are no sums on Samira, and you should be careful about it. If they get that insane damage by Mundo, by the way,
Yeah,
if they can.
Oh no! Here he goes in. Gwen
Here
goes in
goes.
again. He's got his Ignite on him. You will take him down. Mundo just
more
has
auto,
enough
gets it.
healing. And there we go. He's completed his hard steal with a Kife is coming in.
Here
They're
comes
going to
Kife.
try to kill this Mundo. But Mundo is still so tanky. He's just surviving. Kife will be able to pick that up. Wim becomes lightning. And he does take him down. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, DBZD is here just to ward Bunny from clearing that. They may be looking for a dive. It's hard to dive a Braum. Jax is going to make his way into the jungle, try and see what he can get. But that is a good kill, and that is the first tower. First turret is back again as well. Gwen is online. Xin Zhao is online.
The damage when you least expect it, it's insane.
Yep. But that's why I said he needed the Ignite. If you didn't ignite him, he's probably going to survive that. But Kife there to make sure.
We see a collapse on bot lane.
Yeah.
4-man dive. Can they go? Can they go?
Bunny. TP coming
That's
in,
a
Bunny's
TP
giving you
from-
safe. That's a really good play on the side of DBD to keep his bot lane safe. Good value from that TP.
Beautiful TP, yeah.
We should be seeing quests finishing up soon. As you can see, DBD is very close to finishing his quest as well. Jinx, can't see here, her bot quest is completed. I think Dixon's one will be completed as well. And then, of course, Gwen, she now has TP. They do give you a free TP for top lane if you complete your lane quest. And you do go up to level 20 as well. Dragon will be up soon, in a couple of minutes or so. The Rift Herald is probably going to be the next objective, and Kife's Drive already has their eyes on it. There is a ward, he should be able to take that out. It'll be interesting to see if they contest.
Nobody has flashes right now on the top side of the map.
Exactly.
And I think it's already gone. And with this Gwen, actually Gwen also has no ignite or anything, but we see Rift Herald going for Kife's Drive. He's been doing good job with the objectives.
Kife,
They are
that's
trying to
in,
put some pressure.
but he's been reflected by Sheniqua's kitchen. Kife now has to run for the hills. Mundo is trying to collapse on him. He does not connect with the Q. Really good sidestep there by Kife to get out of that a little bit of a difficult situation.
That dive on top lane and this collapse on Kife, we are seeing some high level coordination from both teams.
Yep. They're roaming around the map in packs, then no one's walking into Fog of War by themselves.
A little
Really
bit
good
better
play.
from Kife's Drive, I would say.
Yeah, indeed.
However, we see the game is really close, only 800 gold diff here.
So, first item's done, nearly by all players. However, Braum is going with the new item, Bandle Pipes. As you can see here,
Well,
slowing or
So
immobilizing.
Vandal Pipe, yeah.
Here,
Sorry, go
20 movement speed. When you have Fanfare, 30% attack speed on nearby allies. That's a really good buy, I think. Proc your passive as quick as possible.
That's all about Braum, isn't it?
That's all
we
about
see-
Braum.
We see Herald dropped on mid lane now.
Yep,
The Drake is about to come up. 9 seconds is for the pressure in mid lane.
yep.
That would be second Drake for the team.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Kife
Drake,
is
that's a
deep
flash.
in enemy
Can he
territory. He does. Wind becomes likely to try and get out. DBD goes in. 3-man Pop Blossom. Huge damage across the team. Joe is free
Mundo's
firing.
TPing.
Dixon is trying to do his best.
Can Dixon
His
get it?
ult
He's about
comes
to get
in.
his ulti.
Mundo is here. Dixon, however, is too squishy. That's a double kill to the Mel. And it's going to be a full-on retreat on the side of Kife's Drive. As Sheniqua's kitchen does the business. That's going to be a 4th kill going over the Chestnut. Great collapse by Sheniqua's kitchen, and they will take a mid lane and a Drake as their prize. Gwen in the top lane getting a second turret.
Again. TP the fear. Gwen, if he TPs after finishing his quest, that TP has 7 minutes cooldown. And I don't think I'm not sure if she finished it. And
She did finish
top
her quest. I
tower
don't know if it's.
is done.
That's the thing. We don't know if they if he's used it or not. But top tower is down. But then the gold lead is still dead even. So it's not the end of the world. And the kill
It's not,
distribution.
it's about the vision now. Top lane will have pressure, and you can't 1v1 strong Gwen that easily. So they have to send 2 people top lane. So right now, if they chill till the Dragon. By the way, new season Baron comes at 20 minutes, not 25 anymore.
Back to the old days. 20-minute Baron. It'd be interesting to see if one team feels like they could sneak it. Kill distribution across the teams, quite good as well. Jhin, kills going where they need to be going, you do feel.
So the map is opening up, and we are seeing some rotations across all lanes. Gwen went to bot and trying to give pressure bot lane, because probably she does have TP, the free one, and the Baron will be up in 30 seconds.
One thing I'm noticing though, this Mundo is going to be a huge problem, because on the side of Kife's Drive there is no Blade of the Ruined King user. Who would buy it? Jinxhole coming in, he's going to try and catch Sheniqua. Gwen is doing good damage, and that is going to be a kill for the Gwen. Really good heads up play there by Kife's Drive to pick that overextension. Do they have their eyes for more?
That Gwen will be more of a problem than Mundo.
Yeah, she has the new item as well. Bonus magic damage on hit for the Gwen. That is going to be a bit of an issue. Mundo just has caught a little bit of top, has to ult. Meanwhile in bot lane, Bunny goes in, trying to save Kife. He does a good job here, and this may
That's
be a
TP,
collapse as
and
well.
they're slowed.
They are slow.
Can-
TP goes in. Joe doing his best to try and space out to make sure that he doesn't get killed. On the backside,
penalty.
Pop Blossom misses, but it does connect on Dixon. Dixon does go down. So does Shenrik. DBD will pay, and that is a 2-for-1 for Kife's drive. And they are
Dixon gets
looking
1 for
towards
1,
the
but
Baron.
there's Baron up right now. That probably will be a Baron. However, Mundo is tanky. Are they trying
Well,
to contest? They don't
well,
even
they
know
ask
they
it.
are there.
No, they're in complete blindness. They don't know they're doing this. They think they've just backed. This is a really good play by Kife's drives.
Okay.
However, it is spotted now by Sheniqua. Sheniqua's probably calling his Mundo. Mundo, come here right now. We can stop this. Baron down to 5k.
This could be
it's
bad.
going
This
down
could be
quite
bad.
quickly, but here comes Mundo. He's going to be a bit of an issue. Sheniqua going in. Ult connects on 2. Mundo just walks in and he kills 1. The Baron does go down. Kife will take that. Joe just standing still. He has to kill the Mundo, and he does. He gets away. He gets away. He saves his life. And it is a Baron over to Kife's drive. Kife running for the hills. Jack's trying to hunt the 2 carries, but they should be fine. And he does get out as well. Incredible play in showing great calm in what would have been a very manic situation, but they do get the Baron.
Sheniqua's kitchen. They lost their attention because the Baron is 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, it's up now. So I don't know if they were in there. What was happening? Because the Baron was right there. I thought they were so low, but they have Jinx and Braum can tank forever. Also, Shinzao heals from auto attacks from her passive.
Yep, he's got his Thundered Sky. That's now finished as well. He's going to be a real pseudo tank, you feel, because he will be able to heal off his auto attacks. Second item's coming through, but Baron now going to Kife's drive. But the gold is still even. This is such a close game. Next Drake is going to be coming up shortly. Bunny, however, has been caught. He is probably going to go down. He has to flash. I don't know if he will need to flash. He does ult. Probably not worth it. They want to give this kill to Dixon, and they do so. Bunny being a little bit overzealous with his warding. If you're a support, you know that death. You've had that death multiple times. That means they do.
Objectives are spawning, and you need your team in this kind of games because we all know they will come and group on you, and this is their 3rd dragon. You don't have to do that.
They're
Just
going
wait
for a
your team.
Drake, but they don't care. Kife's drivers say, we've got the Baron, we're just going to push as hard as we can. However, Mundo will try his best to try and clear the wave. He won't be able to do it. They'll probably turn on him. This dragon will go down to Sheniqua's kitchen. Kife's drive answers with another mid lane turret. That does put the Mundo team on Soul Point, Earth Soul.
Again, the coordination from both teams.
Mm-hmm.
These mid-game fights are clean, and a small misstep here can lead losing so much from both sides, as we just seen from Bunny. So they couldn't contest the 3rd dragon, and this dragon on Mundo and Jax, even Leona, would be so big.
It'll be so big indeed. So 1k gold lead going on to Kife's drive. It's 12-12 in kills. This game probably going to go long. Another thing that I noticed a lot of talk about was how the games seem to be ending quickly. I don't think that's going to be the case here. DBD pushing in the top lane. However, Kife has been caught. Sheniqua's ult comes through.
That's
Dixon
the
goes in.
beautiful ulti.
He thinks he can 1v1 this Xinjiao. He probably does think so. Ult coming through. Bunny going to try and save Kife, and he does. DBD gonna save and take down the Leona as well. Really good heads up play, and now Mundo is in the middle of these players, and he goes down. All of a sudden,
Disaster.
it's a disaster.
You have no vision in that jungle. Why would you do that?
Kife will be killed. Shenrik misses his flash, and he's been rooted as well. He goes down. Joe picking up a kill, and all of a sudden, this game was even. It was going to go both ways, but 4th have gone down on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen. DBZD goes in. He's probably going to pick up Joe, and he does. This Jax is a problem. He has his Sundered Sky. Good play by DBD. Falling the Jax, but this Jax flashes in. He catches him again. This Jax is huge.
Another kill.
He's just going to rip
and nobody's
through.
next to Brown. Samira is coming here. He's just going to in.
And
if
that's
he can
another
give that
kill.
kill to Samira, that's crazy by DPZD. And TP is coming down from Mundo. Gwen is about to get the tower. Let's see, they are collapsing on Gwen in the bot side. Samira is on the way. Gwen is using ult and healing. He already used his ignite as well. He still has Ghost, but the CC from Leona, I don't think he can do anything. He is going for the wave, and another kill is going for Sheniqua's kitchen. And
thank you, Safa, for
they
saving
will
my
have a
voice
chance.
there.
They will have a chance to push the lanes. Although now Samira and Jax got so much gold in that, and Chestnut is doing a good job tanking.
Yep.
Although we see now Rabadon's dead cap is done by Gwen.
Oh me, oh my. You see there, one heads up play. Sheniqua, Kife thinking we've done the fight. That's the fight that opens this game, but Jax says no. My lamppost is going to save this game for me, and he turns it around. He's now 5-1-5. He's got his Zhonya's done as well.
This is the moment now where strategy meets execution. Now
Exactly.
every move will count because there will be Baron up in 29 seconds and Dragon is coming in 1.5. So Sheniqua's kitchen has 3 dragons. This will be soul for them. I don't think Cash Drive can take the risk to go
They're
to
standing on a
Baron.
ward. They're back away. There, this Jax is now a huge problem. This Mundo, Warmogs, Heartsteel, he is a problem as well. The longer this game goes, the harder it becomes, you feel, for this Jinx to do damage and to get the damage out safely. As they shape up, Baron is now up.
That's a TP, just back up. They saw the TP. You have that to just back up. Don't engage. You have the upper hand for Dragon. You don't have to engage this. Just send someone to Drake. You don't even have to. You can't even give the Baron. It doesn't matter. This is a big dragon for Mundo, Leona, and Jax. This will be so crazy. Now they need mid prio, and then they just have to be in control here.
Dixon spamming that the Drake is up in 30 seconds. And it's true what Safa says, you just need to dance with them a little bit. You see, DVD, he's a minion, but he gets caught and the fight has begun! Sheniqua in the middle of it, Gwen is in the backside, Dixon has been jumped on and he will go down. On the other side, the other AD is not having a very good time either. He is taken up by the Mundo. This Mundo is huge. And he's in the middle of 3 people and he does not care. Gwen on the other side will take out the Jax as well. Shemrick comes back in to try and help his Mundo. But this is all Mundo, ladies and gentlemen. Can he do the business? Gwen comes back up. Mundo has to back away. Huge fight on the side of Kife's drive. Both ADs go down, but Kife's drive will stem the soul stacking for now. They pick up the dragon.
The idea there, it was okay, but they have a Braum. They have a Braum. And Dixon, the Samira, couldn't get any peel.
No.
In that case, you don't want to be in Dragon side. You want to be in Baron side and send someone to check out that Dragon. Because you are the one threatening the Baron, not the Dragon.
Exactly.
You already have 3 stacks.
We're already beginning to see as well the life of an ADC. It's like, Dixon's like, I could go in. Nope. You have a Gwen and a Jhin in your face. Jinx is going, I can fight. No, the Mundo's in your face as well.
You see these mid-game power plays. They're all about positioning and timing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have both Drake and Baron up. You have to position well. Then you will have a chance. You have to control in that case. When you have 3 Dragon, you are on soul point.
Indeed. But that is the case. Dragon now on the side of that. It is 20-19. 4k gold lead on the side of Kife's drive. Jhin is big, Gwen is big. She's now working on her Zhonya's Hourglass on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen. This Mundo is a menace. Jax is huge.
Are we lagging on YouTube, sir?
Are we lagging on
We are
YouTube? We
lagging on
are
YouTube.
lagging on YouTube. I do apologise for that. Not much I can do about that right now. I do apologise for the lag.
Maybe bitrate, maybe.
I will lower the bitrate as soon as I can. You may experience a little bit of a stutter. Something where I can't change the bitrate whilst we are streaming, I don't think. Maybe I can. I'll put it down to 8,000. Apply. Hopefully that will do the job. Apologies to those watching for the lag.
Baron is up. They have mid lane prior on Kife drive. The other lanes though not looking so good in that case. I think everything comes down to this one fight. This could decide the game here. They are both checking out each other. We are moving into late game. The tension is very high. Both teams are calculating their next moves.
Yep.
And they are being careful while doing that. We've seen Bunny get caught. You don't want to do that while Baron is up in this stage of the game. 32 minutes.
As Mundo can walk in, they are now doing the dance. Baron is up. Kife connecting onto Dixon, decides wisely not to go in. Gwen pops over the wall, will take up that ward as well. And it is tense. We're getting into the stage of the game where gold leads begin to matter less and less. Mundo now has his Spirit Visage. He's level 17. He's going to be healing so much with that ult.
We can see now. Nico is there.
Nico, there's a ward.
Okay, it's
Listen to that.
moving.
He goes in, flashes
Has
onto
to flash on
Dixon.
Samira.
Dixon has to flash away. Sheniqua has to keep him safe. He will get away, but Shaniqua's going to die for the sins of the ADC. But
That's
does
Baron
mean
going to Kife drive.
that is
I
going to
don't know
be
if
one
they
of
can
Baron.
contest this. He's gonna look for a steal. They have a ward in there. They have to woke up and ward it again.
This Baron is going down quickly. Is DPZD that guy? Will he go in? Will he jump in? The Baron goes down. He doesn't even try. Really good pick by DBD. We said his Nico is worth it. You're seeing that now, ladies and gentlemen. Baron to Kife's drive.
What a play by DBD. That was brilliant. I thought for a second he was in trouble. However, Kife's drive. They moved in time and got a kill and a Baron off of that. Now, with this Baron, they will have another dance. Gonna happen in a minute in bot lane for Dragon. This will be soul for Sheniqua's Kitchen and will be soul point for Kife's drive. They're
Exactly.
already in there.
They're here early. They're setting
they
up
don't
their
have
vision
any-
early.
Any vision bot lane for Sheniqua's Kitchen. They are looking for an ambush. They're already there with 4 people.
Someone has to
And,
deal with the Gwen top lane. If they can keep Mundo up here, they'll feel better about themselves. Gwen, if left alone, will melt these towers. DBD being a nuisance with the Nico, as always. As they do
Small
try and
trades
push up their
happening in
ward
top
lane.
With the Baron, I don't know if... Okay, that's big damage. That's also a new feature.
Here you
Okay,
go.
we see
Gwen
both
going
engages
in.
from top.
He goes in,
Gwen
and then here
ultis.
goes it. Gwen also going in. Kife going into the middle with it. Jax trying to get to the bot lane, but he will not reach the Jinx. And now Jinx can free fire. Sheniqua goes in. Dixon goes in. It looks like that may be it. The game has been taken. A great pick by the side of DBD and Kife's drive. They will take game 1. Wonderful play. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Kife's drive up 1-0.
You see the importance of positioning, being there early, warding, and there it is. The game number 1 goes for Kife's drive. The series
Incredible play.
1-0.
Series is 1-0. Oh my days. Incredible play there by Kife's drive. So, Safa, tell me, what was the key to Kife's drive victory there?
Well, as we see, I told you matchups will matter, and then again, I think at the MVP I'll give it to DBD in the mid lane. Some flashes, some plays, These those ults, the combos, they were flawless. No hesitation, no mistakes in there. And so yeah, they couldn't stand into DVD's Nico. Although we see disengage from Brown, we see disengage from Shinza.
Yeah.
And how do you walk into a Gwen?
How do you walk into a
They
Gwen?
just have to hold everything
Hmm.
for Samira, and then they don't have a threat.
Alright, they don't have a threat, and as you can see there, as we highlighted earlier on with the matchups, DBD being that carry, his Nico doing the business, and you can safely say that it was worth it. But now he won't be able to play it again. It is fearless, so it will be interesting to see, was that Kife's drive best comp? They're going to have to come up with something very well soon. We're going to have a little bit of a break. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you soon for Game 2.
Something with the cool there. Diana with the ult coming in. Oh. Dodges both, but then the rocket.
Hello and welcome back to the Winter Cup 2026 for the China Expat League. And as you can see on your screen, it is 1-0 to Kife's Drive. So, Safa, that first game was close and then it wasn't.
It was way better than I expected, and it was, as you said, really close. And what a tournament! What a series already, even from the first game. So we are gonna move on to second game in a second, and I want to thank you everybody for being here with us.
Yeah, we thank you very much for being here. It's incredible the amount of support that we've had from both these teams, and we are in to draft, ladies and gentlemen. We are into draft. As you can see, the bands on your screen, as I will try and make that look a little bit better for you guys. Soon up there. So, what do you think the focus is going to be in this game?
Now, Mundo is out, and actually, DVD's Nico is really good, but it's out too. Let's see. The Silas ban is coming, same as last time from Sheniqua's Kitchen against Kife's Drive.
Silas banned immediately.
They are
By
covering
Sheniqua's
hard
Kitchen.
for the next ban.
Twitch is going to be taken
And
away as well.
That's a ban for Dixon's bot lane. ADC Twitch is banned. You can see the champions can be played: Mundo, Jax, Mel, Samira, and Leona from Sheniqua's Kitchen. Gwen, Shinza, Nico, Jinx, and Braum from Kai's Dry side. They were played. We see this Smolder ban. Again, same bans from Sheniqua's Kitchen. Are they gonna ban the same champs for?
I feel like that's probably the way they want to go. I mean, for on the side of Kai's Drive, I don't think they need to change anything. I think they can just continue banning Twitch, banning Tom Kench. Bans pretty much the same from last game. Silas, Smolder, Neferi, they don't want to deal with those champions. Which means that the next the next champion to be banned, what do you think it will be?
Lucian's a smart pick, smart ban. Lucian's a smart ban, and Lucian comes.
Oh, Lucian comes as well. Right. Apologies for the stream if it is being a little bit low quality. I will try and fix that as soon as possible.
We see Diana pick.
Diana
This
being picked.
again can be a flex for both jungle and mid. I don't think it will be played in mid though. And against Diana, seeing AP pick, they're picking Galio, which is a very safe one.
Mm-hmm.
You can go AP, you can go tank, you can go top, you can go mid, you can even go support. So both good picks, I would say, from both teams. And they are not giving up what they are thinking about.
Mm-hmm. They're not giving up what they're thinking about. Galio and Kane is going to be going into the jungle. Kife is going to be playing that Kane. He's going to be feeling quite good about that indeed.
We see Ari pick from Shenrik. So this would say Diana is going to be jungle. And they are already AP heavy team.
They're already
And
heavy.
Darius top lane, they have no fear. They are just not showing bot lane. They are trying to give Dixon high ground for this. So let's see, they will probably pick support after a second ban phase. And then they'll try to give Dixon last pick for the counter and get the game going.
We'll try to get the game going soon. As we see here, the game we've heard Darius being picked up by Chestnut. That is his other champion he plays, and that's immediately responded by a Riven. Hoo boy.
Well, that's a crazy matchup actually. That's
I mean, who does that
very
favor?
skill. Yeah, they need. We'll see. That's a skill matchup. They both have to play their cards right.
Mm-hmm. They will have to play their cards right. That means that more ADs will be banned. Sivir is being hovered, and that will be taken away. Vayne, good pick, good ban there. Vayne looks strong.
Dixon's been spamming lightly on scrims,
He does indeed.
even though not scrims. I'm just saying.
Just in games as well, he's been having a lot of joy with that Vayne, but he will not be able to play it. Zyra is going to be the response by Sheniqua's Kitchen.
Yeah, Zyra is most played champ by Bunny. I don't know if it was necessary, but into that team, Zyra ult has big potential to
Yeah, we
knock them up.
We haven't really seen a lot of mage supports. It's just been engaged supports. And again, they probably forgot, wait, we haven't banned it yet. Now they have. Shen is now banned by Kife's Drive.
I'm thinking, what would Joe play? Smolder is banned. He might play Ashe.
There's Ashe and Caitlyn.
Might play
Or MF.
Caitlyn.
MF and Varus are up. The champions that are the most feared in the early stages of this tournament, they are still available. Rel. And note, the MF has been taken away from Joe. And it will be interesting, like you said, to see what will Joe play. What will he be dealing with in this game?
Well, they showed to ban Sivir as a. They showed Sivir as a ban. Now Joe is picking Sivir right here.
Sivir pick by Joe. That's going to be immediately answered by a Tristana. Hyperscaling Tristana.
This might be a Nautilus game by Sheniqua. They didn't ban Morgana though.
I don't think the Morgana would probably be a very good pick here. But no, Yanara, his other champion that he's really happy with, is available and he does pick it. It'll be interesting to see who Sheniqua will pick to see matches it. He's thinking, is it Lulu, is it Milio, is it something else?
Nami, maybe. They are hovering Lulu. We can see Lulu in this matchup. It gives movement speed and attack speed, which are both good on Yunara. So we have Diana on the jungle, Darius on the top lane, Ari in the mid lane, Yunara and Lulu bot lane on Sheniqua's Kitchen. On the right side with the last pick, we have Exile on top lane with Riven, Kife with Kane in the jungle. We'll see DBD with Galio. Joe picked Sivir with ADC.
Who are you
And
thinking?
let's see,
It's the
last pick will
Nautilus,
be
you did say.
Nautilus.
You did
Yeah,
say it is the Nautilus. So there we go. This is do or die for Sheniqua's Kitchen and Dixon. He played the Samira. The Samira didn't work out for him, so he's going to the Yunara, the other champion that he is known for. And this is their final chance. They have to win this game to bring it back to 1-1 and to a third game for Kife's Drive. It's simple. Win this and they are in the finals to meet either the Sigma Lone Wolves or the Big Booty Brodies. Looking at the two comps, Safa, who do you fancy?
Well, Sivir pick actually gives Bunny, Nautilus, some freedom to roam. So they have to be careful. They have to watch for early rotations if Bunny can execute them. And this might result on a snowball for Kife because he's playing Kane, which is very snowbally in early game. We'll see. Again, last fight Gwen into Mundo, it was kind of unplayable for Mundo. Still, Chestnut did well though. In this game right here, if they make small mistakes while they're fighting, it might cause snowball for the other team as well.
Exactly.
We see Ignite here from Riven and Ghost Flash from Darius.
Ghost Flash from Darius. And there we see, ladies and gentlemen, this is our second game. It is down to this. If Kife Drive win, they are through to the finals. The game will be starting shortly. If Sheniqua's Kitchen, they have to win in order to bring this back and go to a game 3. It's all on the line. I feel like it is completely down to whoever wins this bot lane. Will the Nautilus be able to roam? Will the Lulu be able to protect the Yunara from the engage? We are
They have
into
good
the
combo
game.
with Riven, Nautilus, and Galio. Even with Kane going into Galio ulti right there. Again, we see the same thing, same wording from both sides on the bot lane. They are cautious. They don't want to do anything crazy. And we see Kife is on vision, trying to put some pressure. And yeah, he's gonna steal the blue. He's gonna start from blue buff from blue side. And they don't have any answer. That's good early play by Kife's Drive.
Good early play by Kife's Drive. As you see there. And
Okay,
here we
yeah,
go.
DVD is now moving for the ward on blue buff.
And there we go.
He will try to deny, and yeah, he is on vision. And bot lane is moving right now. Can he do it? I don't think so.
I don't
Even
think
though-
so. DBZD is going to have to back away. And he is level 2.
Yeah, it's gonna put him way behind.
Way behind. Kife has now worked through the entirety of the top side blue jungle. And that is going to be making him feel pretty good about this early game. Meanwhile, we go into the lane phase. Now, Diana, no other option, has to invade. And he should be able to do so. There was no ward coverage. He is taking that red quite comfortably as well.
Both junglers here, they wanna clear, full clear, and then get their level 6.
Darius is ghosting.
And we see a ghost
Forcing
from
the
Darius.
flash.
That's a flash, and another flash.
Riven
he
is
had
level
5 stacks
3,
right now.
but Riven does have the ignite, and he will go down. No, the Q
Oh my god!
does
That
not
Q is
connect,
disconnect!
and the Riven gets the early kill. Oh no, this Riven is one of the champions that is one of the big winners from this new season. Top lane snowballs like never before, and Riven is a snowball champion. Level 4 ticking over. This is really bad for Sheniqua's kitchen if this Riven becomes out of control. Meanwhile, DBZD going for the blue buff again. They are found by Kife's Drive. Dixon is there as well. It's a fist fight, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a flash by
Bunny
to 3
flashed
people. I don't
over.
think he'll
Dixon's
survive
going to
that.
be picking up this kill as well. He may survive. No, he gives his life over to Dixon, and that will make him feel good as well.
What was
A
that
little
flash?
bit-
Why would he flash?
A little bit hyphy there by Buddy, I think we'll all agree. A little bit hyphy.
Now though, both top lane and jungle by Kife's Drive, they're really ahead. And you see the difference. He has a pickaxe on Riven right there.
Yeah,
It's gonna be too hard for
this is,
Chestnut to trade here. And
Exactly.
Wave is pushing into him.
Riven is the happiest champion alive. What do you think?
And a
the-
kill
what-
to Yunara.
And the kill to Yunara on the other side, so Dixon is now in a happy place as well. I've got to tell you, Safa, what was Bunny's call when he flashed over?
I
I'm
think
going in!
Shenrik used his charm on Kife, and Kife couldn't connect before.
Kife has been found. They're pinging him out.
They're collapsing on him.
They're collapsing on him. He doesn't know. He knows the Darius is here. He's going to have to try and get out here. Darius will be out. Kife does have double buff. He probably will be happy to duel this Darius. Good combination of CC.
He
Kife gets
connects!
out. DBZD will
Is he
pick him
gonna
up.
die?
and
He
then
dies!
Darius goes down as well. It's a 1-for-1. But the buffs go over to the Ahri. He's going to be happy about that as well. Darius now is in a bit of a hole, dying twice, but his team does make up for it. Good connection CC by Sheniqua's kitchen to pick up that kill.
Bubs went
Nevertheless.
to Diana. Diana got the kill. And I'm checking how did she got the Bubs with no kill.
Oh, my apologies. Diana did get
All
the kill.
good.
I'm a little bit tired from that. Meanwhile, Bunny does connect on Sheniqua. Hook goes through. Sheniqua is forced to flash. Dixon, however, he's in his Super Saiyan state, but there may
Yes,
not be
flash.
enough.
He might
Kife
have to flash
has the flash that he
that
does.
hook. He's holding it for the hook. That's a hook. Bunny
But
might be
Dixon's
trouble,
going to
but
turn it
he's
right
on the
around
way.
onto Bunny. But this is a Nautilus. He's going to take a lot more than that to take him down. Flashes down on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen in the bot lane. Kife not letting his early setback get to him.
Well, the CS is different on jungles, but as you can see, the timers, Kife's whole jungle is up.
Yep, he's going
On
to
the
be
other
just
hand,
clearing that as
Diana
well.
has no camps to farm, and this will define that Kife is already level 5 on Kayn. He's been fighting as well, and he got some stacks as well. This is looking good for Kife and looking bad for DPCD right there.
I mean, on Kayn as well, you want to be able to farm. You need to keep up your farm and to keep up your stacks to get your. I don't want to say transition. Transformation. There we go. He's not transitioning here. Kayn is. I'm sure Kayn is pro-trans, right? But nevertheless, Cloud Drake is up, and they are going onto it. They have been spotted. Kife is a little bit low. Bunny goes in, gets the hook, but he is in a bit of no man's land. Dixon is exhausted, but then here comes the Shenrik
DBD. He's
DBD.
gonna die.
Goes
And
down.
Shenrik get another kill.
Shenrik gets
He
another
gets
kill.
in.
They're going on
Shiver is
to
in trouble.
Siva will go back to her turret. She does have level 6, but then the charm connects onto Joe. He is not long for this world. You don't think he has to flash? And there we go.
VC Chestnut alling in ulti. That might be a kill. Nice kill from. Nice dash from Riven, and Siver survives. Although she had to use both sums right there.
And use both sums indeed. Darius wrestling some control back in this lane. It looked quite sketchy for him early on, but Chestnut.
He has to be careful about the E, and he was.
And he was
Okay.
indeed. DBCD, Bunny hooking a wall. God bless him. We all know that one. I've played Nautilus.
Kife is coming up to help Riven here. Riven still has ulti. They might have a
Here we
chance
go.
to
Riven goes in.
have to be-
She pops the
they have
ult
to be-
in the ignite. He didn't need the help. Kife is there just to say, well done you. Riven gets another kill.
That's not balanced, wouldn't you say?
I
Darius
mean,
was
I
full
am
HP.
not a carry top laner enjoyer. I like my tanks. I like being a big beefy boy. But yeah, Riven. There's a word that we could use to describe her, and it is, yeah, it begins with BS. Nevertheless, Riven is now 2-0 in this new season. Like I said, top laners are given a free TP when they finish their quest, and you can see that both top laners have not opted for teleport, as you can see there. But Cloud Drake will go on the side of Sheniqua's kitchen. Hexdrake Drake will be following that up, which means we'll get either a Infernal or a Cloud or a Earth Soul. Kife is going to be picking up these grubs with
What
no
I
contest
see from
as well.
this matchup right now, it would be so hard to keep Dixon alive because Riven, Kife on the Kane, they have Galio, Nautilus, they have so much engage on Dixon, and I don't think they have enough disengage for Yunara.
Exactly.
And we see Void Grubs going on to Kife's drive, and Kife
Yep.
is there.
Kife is
Okay,
there to try and turn
trying
this
to
around.
help.
Flash forward by Darius. May pick up the kill. Riven has to flash away. Kife is going to have to do the damage, but then the stacks are up. It's a kill.
Kife.
It's a double kill
My
for the
God,
Darius.
kill by
He had full
That's a-
stacks.
That's a beast of a Darius. Now
That's
he's
a
gonna push.
huge turnaround. This Darius was staring down the barrel of being 2 kills down. He gets a 1v2. Chestnut.
That's the value. That's
Letting
the
him
value of
know.
Chestnut. Exactly, that's the value of Chestnut. You can be 2-0 against him. It will be 3-0. It doesn't matter. He's him. He's
He
the
is
GOAT.
him. The Tom Kench was his main, but his other champion was Darius, and that has got through the draft, and he is showing Kife's drives why you need to think about that champion as well. Huge play by him to equalize the gold, 6-4 in kills. This changes everything in terms of the top lane dynamic.
Yeah, and now he has Stridebreaker on his belt.
Exactly, he's got Stridebreaker now. Axiom Arc done by Riven. I think Darius, every time he's got his ult, every time he has Ghost, he's just going to go on him. He's just going to try and look for kills.
And he's half a level XP ahead of Riven, and the wave is pushing towards him. That's a little bit doomed for Riven, wouldn't you say?
Little bit doomed indeed. Huge play by Chestnut. This is what they need to do to bring this to 1-1. This is the second game. Sheniqua's
In this
Kitchen
game,
has to
we
win.
see more action from early on,
Yeah.
and I'm loving this. And
You feel like both
obviously-
teams are settled. Kife is looking again onto Darius. Darius does have his Ghost. He does need to pick it up. Gario is coming in. Will they be able to save the Darius? No, they will not.
That's
He
two
goes
ults going
down. 2 ults, but Riven is looking for the Diana. Shemrick is trying to further persuade any further aggression. That was a good
There
play.
are no objectives, so I wouldn't say it's a bad play. It was a good play. There are no objectives on the map, so burning those ults, they will be back because
Yeah.
the closest objective is 1.5, not even, yeah, 1 minute 50 seconds.
Exactly. Now we begin to see the downside of Darius. When he's forced to pick a target, if he's in a 1v2 situation, he doesn't have time to stack his passive. He does have to think about who he's going to focus, and he is prone to being kited, to being bursted, as we did see that good Gulliot, but then he doesn't matter. He's going to go back onto the Riven. He is not done. He's like, how dare you try and kill me? Oh, coming through. Is that enough? The Riven, he goes through,
Just give it
but
up.
he
That's
will
a
go
fight.
down. Darius is like, how
good
dare you
flash
gank
by Spear.
me? Downside
Yunara
over
is just
Bunny
doing
has gone
damage.
down. Yunara is able to 3-fire. Joe goes forward. I don't think you want to do that. He goes through. Kife misses it.
That's a
Dixon
beautiful play!
flying through. He goes forward. He will go down as well. That's a double kill to the
Dixon
Yunara.
was dead!
Dixon is showing up. Sheniqua's kitchen is like, we are not out of this. We have a game to win.
Here, Galio forces Ari to ult, and they're grabbing some plate from bot side.
First turret going down to Darius as well. You can see, like Safa said earlier, bot turret going down. The pace of this game is so much faster compared to the last one. Both teams are fairly settled, I think you can say. Dragon coming up soon as well. Holy moly.
15 seconds to Dragon. Galio is gonna have ulti soon. They don't have any sums other than mid laners. No flashes.
No
only
sums on the spot
support.
lane as well, except for the flash on Lulu. I don't think there will be a contest. They're going to try and contest. Bunny stepping forward, but Dixon, he sees that as go time. They go immediately onto him. He gets bursted. Bunny will pick up that kill. Kife going to try and pick up the Lulu, but then DBCD is in the middle with 3 people. He will go down as well. Kife's drive with signs of life.
What a
Riven.
cluster! What's happening? Riven is there, early rotation, and
Yep.
they are pinging. They are pinging just not to get the top tower. Are
Mhm.
they gonna back or are they gonna go for the Drake? Both junglers are dead. They have to back right here
No.
because he's gonna get plates on the
Kife's
top lane.
drive, they're gonna go and
Nautilus
take
back
this
cannot
Drake.
just hold that.
They're going to equalise here. Meanwhile, Darius is going to try and get some plates in the top lane. Really good play there. Dixon, a little bit overzealous. Maybe a little bit hyped about the earlier play there. And we see the Hextech Drake has gone down. It will be another Earth Soul. I think Riot needs to change their script. They're going to try and collapse on Darius. Darius is level 11, by the way. I don't think Riven wants this fight. Even with the Nautilus there.
I agree. That's agreed for sure.
That would be a grief, and they do think better of it. 1 Drake apiece. 3k
you see
gold
both
lead on the
towers-
side of Sheniqua's kitchen.
Both towers are down,
Yep,
and this would give some pressure about vision.
yep.
So Lulu would be able to maybe ward, but I don't think it would be that easy when you have Kane on the other team. Kane is
Forcing the ult from
Transition.
Ari, I don't think... Yeah, he has transitioned.
Kife-
And we
Kife-
support his decision in doing that,
Kife-
Kife. You can be the beautiful blue Kane that you always were.
Kane has
Kane
completed his
is go-
transition.
But let's think about it this way. Is it right to go Assassin Kane? Well, we'll hold that. Dixon is in the middle of the team. He's probably going to go down. Galio coming through.
He's gonna die. Yes, too
Diana
much confidence.
is in the middle of
Beautiful
3
ulti.
people. And this is a clean-up. Here comes the Darius. He's probably going to rethink his decision here. He fails his flash. It's a
don't have
disaster. It's a triple kill to the Galio.
And it's
And that's a Rift Herald as well. Kife's drive, turning it on its head. 1k gold lead and a mid lane turret.
I don't know about that. Okay, maybe Nautilus they thought it was alone, but you don't have any vision rather than that one blue trinket in that bush. We don't see everyone else. Why would you do that? And they have no flash on anyone.
Exactly. Holy moly. This game has been a seesaw already. We're going to see the first items coming through. Double Axiom arcs on the side of Kife's drive. Galio picking up his Hollow Radiance. Meanwhile, Bunny continuing his love affair with the new Bandle Pipes item. I don't think that's a good Nautilus item, but we'll see.
No, it is.
Is it? I mean, yeah, I guess you can. If
I
you
mean,
can
your
proc,
passive slow.
if you can
that-
proc the passive quickly on multiple people,
Your-
I do agree.
You don't need to. If you just immobilize somebody or slow somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a circle around you, and it gives attack speed.
I don't
Your
know
allies. So is
how
that
much damage are
your
you
cue?
taking. How much damage are you taking from that W though? Nevertheless, push in the mid lane. We'll have to talk about that later. But no, but here we are. We're entering the mid game. 13 to 12, 2k gold lead swing in favour of Kai's Drive. Look at the Galio though. Rift make Hollow Radiance. He is 5-0. DBD is having a wonderful series.
I was having a chatter with DBD today, and that's a small anecdote here. He
Yeah.
said because he is the organizer, he would, if he wins the tournament, he would give me his share because it would look bad if he wins the tournament. It would be like scripted or anything. So
I
he
did
told me that.
overhear that conversation, and that is
Yeah,
true.
he told me that I would just donate it to you, and
Yeah.
I would gladly take it and share with my friend Soul here for casting.
He's going to pay me insider, don't worry about that. But DBD having the series of his life here, 5-0, Riven 5-2. But they are going into the bot lane trying to catch an Ahri. Ahri is a bit hard to pin down, but with the
When
Galio
you
and
see
the
the goal
Nautilus,
difference, it's only 2.3k. I mean, when I say only, it's still something, but they
Rift
have
Herald-
big shutdowns on both Galio and Riven.
Rift Herald being
That's a
pop
Rift
bot
Herald
lane,
going
they're going
down.
to try and burst this down. This looks
Oh,
like a
Nautilus is-
dive.
this might be a
Nautilus
dive if they get the tower.
is looking,
It's not enough.
but they will only get a couple of plates on that bot lane turret. Bunny, however, so that Kife has found the Lulu. Lulu is forced to ult. Bunny now is in a bit of trouble. He decides to ult as well. I don't know if that's what you want to do. Galio, though, in the heroic entrance. Lulu goes down. Kife is in the back line. He will die to the turret after taking Diana. Dixon turns up a little bit too late, but he decides, oh, well, DVD going forward
Can
is not
Chestnut
able to
kill
catch it.
that you connect? Chestnut gets solo kill right there.
Chestnut on the other side, though, picks up another solo kill onto the Riven. This Darius may well have to be the bridge for Sheniqua's Kitchen to winning this game, because his other team are really starting to suffer in the face of this coordinated CC and this Galio 6-0 by DBD.
Do we have any problems on YouTube? Are we lagging, guys? How are we doing, YouTube?
YouTube.
We are lagging on YouTube, aren't we?
Yep. Sorry about that. I do apologise. My PC is old. If we are buffering. I'm doing the best I can in this. I'm doing the best I can. I will lower the bitrate again for you guys. Hopefully.
Stop the porn download. Stop it. Stop it. Hey.
Meanwhile, there is a
Okay,
fight going
Kife
on in
might
the
be in
background.
He
Kife may
baited
be in
3
trouble.
ults already. And he's out! What a champion!
What a champion Shadow Kane is. But they do circle for this Earth Drake. There is a Drake apiece.
I do not think they can contest this. Galio is about to come up, and they already used Lulu ulti and Diana ulti. Will they try? I don't think so. And they don't have Darius ulti. That's a perfect timing to
Darius
finish
has
the
to
Drake.
be the first one to go
like
in, but
Kife
this looks
Kife.
like this will be Earth Drake, Mountain Drake to
You don't
Kife's
wanna lose a fight right here. It's minute 20 now. Baron is up. You don't wanna give Baron that easy when the gold is that close, that even.
Exactly. Gold lead
guess it's
staying within 2k. Riven going into the bot lane, maybe looking onto the Ahri, but Ahri is going to be very hard to pin down. Just a little bit of poke. Ahri turns around, ults immediately. They're going to try and go on. Charm misses. Riven should be able to walk away.
Don't
Riven
do it.
turns around.
Don't do
She
it.
ults as well.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here.
Sheniqua playing
Shemrick's
smart.
forced to flash. Riven goes forward. There are no more charms for her to get away. Riven is unleashed, but here comes Galio to try and back her up as well. Good little play by Exile.
Shenrik is 2 levels behind. With,
Meanwhile, Kife going into Darius. Darius is forced to ghost away. Joe has popped his ult. They're going to chase down this Darius. Flash
Joe
by
has
Siva.
red buff.
That's the ult as well by Siva. He is not long for this world. Darius will go down, and it goes to Joe. Much needed in that case. Dixon, however, fighting DBD, but this Galio is tanky already. He's just hitting a brick wall. Kife sees him. Dixon has to run away.
They have to stay together. They cannot force these fights. They cannot go alone without vision. There is a Kane in their team with a strong Galio. You can't do that. They have to just sit back and farm for Yunara to get strong. Then they might have a chance, because look at these champions. They're not going... okay, Riven is turning a little bit tanky now, but if Kane goes only these items, Dixon will have a chance to one-shot if he gets his items. And we see a new item by him, Fiend Hunter Bolts. After casting your ultimate, your next 3 basic attacks within 8 seconds
Yep.
gain 50% attack speed and critical strike for 75% of your normal.
They are
critical
looking.
strike
Kife is going in, trying to find the Lulu. Will not find anybody. Deep. However, the bunny going right deep has to away, but then he's going to be facing this Darius. Darius is exhausted, and here comes the fight. Darius has got a kill.
Yes,
He stacks her up. Kife is in a bit of trouble. He will go down, and all of a sudden, Sheniqua's kitchen shows signs of life.
Are they gonna go Baron? They have Galio ulti right now.
Galio is up. This Galio is tanky as well, but who's going to be brave enough to go in? They are trying to force a Baron. There's going to be a little bit of a dance in that way, and they will have to back away because this Riven and this Galio are tanky enough to survive the initial onslaught, plus Sivir in the background as well. And each team's back off. Let's look at some of these items. Like you said, the new item by Yunara, Fiend Hunter.
Can we even lower the bit rate? Should we?
I'm
What do you
lowering the
think,
bit.
guys?
I'm going to lower the bit rate again. By the way,
I guess. Let's see. Are you doing it as 720 or 480 or 360? What you doing?
it's now down to 4,000 kbps. I can't put it any lower. It's just going to look like we are back in the 1980s. I think my computer is starting to crap out. I'm very sorry. Sorry
Yeah,
for the
another insight. The winners will have to donate 20% of their money for equipments.
Don't worry. I will be sorting out the internet soon. I will be upgrading it. This is a first stream, by the way. This is the first time I've ever streamed on this computer. So if it is choppy, I do apologize.
It is better now. It is better now.
No. Right. Thank you very much, and thank you for your patience, by the way, to everybody.
Now Baron is up. Drake is in 50 seconds.
Drake is in 50
That will
seconds.
be soul point for Kife Drive.
Yep. Put them onto sci-fi. They have a 3k gold lead. Seeker's Arm Guard done by Galio. He is now extra durable. Muramana done by the Kane. 2 items on the Sivir. She's working towards her Infinity Edge. Meanwhile, on the
If
side
they-
of Coast Drive. On
If
Sheniqua's kitchen.
Sheniqua's kitchen can hold the game for one more item after this finishes on Yunara, they might have a chance.
I didn't notice Yunara has 3 items. But Shemrick has been caught in the side lane. Oh dear. Shemrick probably didn't want to be caught there. Kife's drive. Kife is now looking. They do see him through the wall. Kife decides to go in anyway. He is caught. Has to immediately hold Bunny in the middle with everyone else. And here comes the Galio. Darius, however, does have his stacks. Is he able to carry this fight? Dixon is untouched.
He might melt.
Darius, however, will melt. Here comes the Riven, ripping through Sheniqua's kitchen. He's not going to make that hop, and it is going to be another Drake on the side of Kife's drive as they look to stamp their ticket to finals.
How much of a pressure this Galio is? That's what I'm saying. They cannot fight right now. Yunara needs items. Yunara needs armor shred. Yunara needs more crit.
They need to buy time for Yunara, but there may not be time. Kife's drive putting their foot to the throttle. They're going to get another Drake, and that will be Soul Point. Another Mountain Soul. Another Mountain Soul for Kife's drive. This Galio is going to be unkillable. And nevertheless, it's now 4k. 5k is the gold lead for Kife's
That
drive.
dance is done for Riven. It's gonna be really hard to kill Riven in this situation.
As well.
And we see Starek is done and is going for Deadman's
Play
on Darius.
On Darius. He's going to try and chase people down. Nevertheless, I mean, you got to hand it to Kife's drive. This is the point. They weren't fancied as a team, but Kife and his team has been able to make really good compositions. this composition here, you have the Nautilus. He has enough CC for a team anyway. But then you have the Galio on top of it, giving that extra tankiness. And then you have a Sivir who's just got her ult. She's not going to be easy to pin down. So this is really good team building by Kife's Drive, you've got to feel. And here comes the Baron dance. Sheniqua's Kitchen has to back away. Riven, however, split pushing in the bot lane. No one can face her, you feel. The Darius may be able to do it, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to back away.
Riven and Galio is giving so much pressure in these fights, staying between front lane and back here next to the Sivir. They can just sit in the middle. It's not easy to get past them. Plus, if anybody goes on to Sivir, they can just fall back and help the Sivir. Also, you see one ult from Nautilus, and you have Galio ulti. Kane goes in with ulti. Galio ult Kane. It's gonna be hard for Dixon without flash to survive those fights. So they have to pick their timing when they are fighting. Those flashes are important to make any plays. Now he got the third item. He's gonna work for the next. We see around 6k gold diff.
6k gold diff in the favor of Kife's Drive.
And you see this Galio is already a level ahead, and he has one item diff onto Ahri. And
Yeah.
Ahri doesn't have any burns. It will be hard. It's not
this-
super bursty as well.
This is the build for Ahri that was popularized to make her a bit more survivable, but that's the point. Ahri needs to do damage in this. Yes, she is survivable, but this Galio is going to laugh off her damage. This Riven is going to laugh off the damage as well. As the Baron dance continues on both sides, you feel like Kife's Drive, they're probably going to wait for the Drake to come up because Soul is going to be so much more important for them. As you can see, they're
Yeah,
not
we still
forcing
have-
anything.
We still have 2 minutes on the Drake.
Yeah.
Baron is up. They are waiting for any picks, but at this point, I don't think the items that Yunara has enough to burst someone that fast.
If you're wondering where Yunara's boots are and where Sivir's boots are, that is the ADC quest. They get a 7th item slot. They do both have boots, don't worry about that. That's a new change for ADCs this season. They get an extra item to make them scale even harder into the late game. But like you said, I feel like the next big fight will be this Mountain Soul.
So
No
they have
real
to
need
give-
for Kife's Drive to do anything before that.
As many resources as possible to Yunara. He has a Bear Sword, but I don't think he's gonna finish his items before the Dragon. There's still 1 minute 10 seconds to Dragon. Kife will grab that. And
So
he'll
you're just
have
seeing,
vision.
we're now entering the Vision game. Sheniqua's Kitchen
Not gonna lie,
going
Bunny
towards
is
the
doing
Baron. Maybe they feel like they have to try and get this before the fight. They're pinging onto it. Are they going to do it? They're not in Vision. They don't know. Maybe they did know as well, but but the Baron has been started
They
by
can't-
Sheniqua's
they can't
Kitchen.
do
They
this.
can't do this. TP coming in on the side of Shemrick. No, that is the Darius, the TP that is given to him by the top lane quest to further dissuade any further aggression. Riven, however, in the middle of mid lane, she's going to hop skip away, you feel. She's probably in no real danger, especially as Bunny is giving her support. However, Darius has been caught, has the ghost. Bunny, Eid back in. The exhaust going in there. Oh, goes in. Galio on the other side, though. Dixon is down. Sheniqua is down. And this is probably going to be it. Kife's Drive. Unfancied in the beginning. People are
That
wondering,
is
are they going to
terrible
get through?
positioning. What are they trying to do right there? I don't know, Chestnut's been so good entirety of the series, but I don't know about that engage. You have to play front to back. They have champions that can go
They can
back
do
right
that.
so easily. Riven, Kane,
Exactly,
and that
Kit-
will be Soul Point, and then they will start to Baron.
Dive. Exactly. Dive on the side of Kife's Drive. As they will take the Drake, as they will take the Baron, and you feel that may have been the last breath for Sheniqua's
That
Kitchen in this tournament.
engagement, that engagement might be the turning point.
But
for
that's the point
series.
we have to say here. Sheniqua's Kitchen does not really have engage. Are you going to just send a Darius in? Diana, yeah, she has her Zonias, but she's not going to survive it. So what do they do? How do they even start fights? Can they even start fights? Is it just a case of trying to catch Kife Drive members out of position when that's not happening? So you see the real power of the comps coming through here, but you feel like this is just crossing the T's and dotting the I's, barren to Kife Drive. It's now an 9k, nearly a 9k gold lead. Galio 7-0, DBD having a wonderful series. Riven in the seesaw battle with the Darius, she has come out on top. 8-3-8, 4 items on her.
By the way, if you need a lawyer, you can call Cookie. He's professional in criminal law, and he'll help you with any sort of immigrant issues in China. And if any of you looking for a job, Hotpot Club is recruiting.
Exactly. Hope you're enjoying these advertisements. If you want to advertise with us, it is a 24 case of Efes. That's Efes, E-F-E-S, to Safa. If you send him a crate, he will be able to get an advert for you on our stream. Is that correct, Safa?
On spot.
On spot, indeed. So, as the slowly constricting the life out of Sheniqua's Kitchen now, they're playing it
They
very
are
much
on
more
their
controlled.
last breaths here. They need a miracle.
Much more controlled now on the side of Kife's Drive. He's
I don't know
probably
why
telling
are
them
they
just
still
calm.
trying to hit the minions while Yunara is trying to farm those. Dixon needs to get his IE before he can do anything right there.
Exactly. It all falls down onto this Yunara. Can he stay safe in the face of Kite's Drive? But you feel like there's so much dive, there's so much pressure onto him. He's going to have to play almost perfectly. As they step away, this mid turret is not going to be long for the world.
Mid lane with Baron buff going on, they're protecting that cannon minion.
Exactly, they can't even
And
come
Kife
to
can
clear
just
it.
poke, and it's so hard to kill that person right there.
And
And
there we
he's
go.
going for GA probably. It
Mid
would be
lane
so
turret's
hard after
down.
that.
Inhibitor turret will follow soon. Riven keeping the pressure up in the bot lane. Kife going to the bot lane. 1-3-1 split by Kife's Drive. Controlled, well executed as well. And you can see the Sivir damage now ripping through Sheniqua's Kitchen. Those bouncing blades doing a lot of work. Bot turret goes down. Bot inhibitor will follow soon as well. It's looking dire for the side of Sheniqua's Kitchen. They have to try and find a fight, but even then, their team fight is not the best. Flash by Bunny, probably one necessary, but better safe
That
than
was
sorry.
a bit ambitious. You have, yeah, true. Now
Elder Baron up in
there are
2.5
no
minutes.
objectives. They have to hold back and give. Okay, so we see IE is done by Yunara. That should give him a bit of a spike. That I guess that was their only choice to.
Yeah, but
find
it's
an
going to be
opening.
on the Lulu to try and keep him alive, because he's going to have to space this perfectly. He will be able
in
to
that case-
rip through pretty much the entire team, you feel. Because there's not a lot of armor on the side of Kife's Drive. Yes, the Galio is tanky. GA by Kane is pretty much the only armor they're dealing with, and then of course the Nautilus as well.
It would be still hard to kill this Kane.
It will be hard to kill this Kane. And there you go. Top lane quest level 19 on the Riven. They got up to level 20 now. But you feel like Kife's Drive, they're being sensible, they're being calm, they're saying wait for Soul. Wait for
Well, they're waiting, but they can't wait way too long. I mean, okay, you are strong, but I think they may be waiting for the
Elder Dragon.
and
They're
they
waiting
can
for
end,
Elder
but
Dragon. My apologies.
They have skirmish. They have Mountain Soul,
Yep.
and they have a beast of a Galio in their team.
Exactly.
They have option. They have chances to make mistakes.
But
It
who's
won't be
going
the
to
end of the
overstep?
game
I
for
mean,
them.
Bunny has been overstepping like he may do here. Maybe
However,
not.
they have to be careful.
They do have to
dead
be careful.
timers at this time
Yeah,
would cost you the game.
could
Every
cost you the game indeed.
mistake here. You have to execute those
They can't
dives
even ward
into.
their own. They can't even ward their own jungle. They're really up against it. Kife's Drive. One more game. They will go into finals. They will meet either the Sigma Lone Wolves or the Big Booty Brodies. That game will come on Tuesday. Please be sure to tune in with us for that game, definitely.
They are testing right now. I don't think they can go in that easy. So, how will they pull that trigger? We'll see. They might have to give it Dragon, but they can't. If they do, it will be over for them.
Exactly, but how do they pull the trigger? You can't just send Darius in to try and start a fight. You have to think that the engage on the side of Kife's Drive goes wrong. That's the only way they can seemingly maybe get a kill or anything from this. But the Elder Drake is up. They're setting a trap. Chestnut goes in. DVD, immediate flash torn. Goes in as well. He goes into the back line. Galio did not pick up Dixon. Dixon has to free fire. Kife is on a rampage. But that is it. Chestnut in the middle of them. They will probably go down as well. And that was
That
probably
mountain.
it. The
that
mountain
mountain
soul.
They
is
didn't
just
take any
too
damage. He
much.
tried. You know, he tried.
He tried. Mountain soul
And
was
with
perfect.
this team fight,
Kife's Drive
I think it's safe to say the
will
first
be
team
going
going
into
to
the
finals is Kife's
Indeed.
Drive.
Incredible play by them. They were unfancied at the beginning, but they have shown us all. Kife's Drive, your first finalists.
Wow, what a series. I mean, second game, more engagement, more fights, more action. However, unfortunately, late game wasn't as close as the first one.
Late game was not as close as the first one, and there you go. Thank you very much. It's a 2-0 to Kife's Drive. They will be going through to the finals to meet either the Sigma Lone Wolves or the Big Booty Brodies. Safa, who was your MVP for this series?
Well, that's hard to choose. I mean, it will probably go between Kane and Kife and DBD. However, DBD's been everywhere at the right time, right place, and his ults were very clutch. With that build, he would do damage and he would also tank. I think both games I would just give it to DBD in that case.
Yeah, DVD, your MVP for the series. As we're going to show you very quickly the final.
What a match, what a series. Kife's Drive has earned their spot in the finals with that performance today.
They have
Both
indeed.
teams showed incredible skills, but again, Kife's Drive just had the edge today, especially in the second game. That was a showcase of strategy, teamwork, and
Everything
execution
else.
by
And there
them
you go.
to the highest level.
That is the final. That is the end game screen that you're looking at there. Kife doing the damage there as well. He has a really strong argument for being MVP of the series, but I'm going to give it to Galio. Going to give it to DBD. 7-0 on this Galio. Incredible engages. Really good knowledge of how he uses his champion in this seesaw game.
To be honest, yeah, most of them, all of them played really well. I mean, top lane Riven, although Chestnut showed his quality in this game, Riven was on top and he was leading the gold. He had almost 500 gold a minute, and yeah, that's some teamwork right there. And I think in the finals as well, the perfect game is expecting. We can expect the perfect game so far, and we'll see the next game. And thanks for everybody for joining us, I guess. And
Yes.
I hope everybody stay tuned for the grand finals.
Exactly.
And, you won't want to be missing this.
You won't want to be missing it. But like I said, the next game, the next semi-finals, the Sigma Lone Wolves versus the Big Booty Brodies. That will be taking place on Tuesday, around about 6 o'clock, you feel? I don't think it'll be much later than that. But waiting for them in the final will be Kife's Drive off a 2-0 victory over the... Oh, my word. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
Yeah, Kife Strive. Shout
Over
out to
Kife
both
Strive.
teams. They did good, and yeah, that's it for us, I guess.
That
So
is
if you want to
it.
add anything else,
No, thank you very much to Safa for joining me. My voice is gone. Thank.
thank you, man.
I really-
It was.
I do apologise for any of the problems on YouTube. Like I said, this is the first time that we are doing this. I really hope that it wasn't too bad. Please,
Hope
by
so,
all
yeah.
means, send me any messages, send me any thoughts on how we can improve the stream. This is our first tournament. I think it's gone very well. I've enjoyed today. Thank you very much. Thank you once again to Safa.
Thank you guys for joining. See you on the next semi-final, and then hopefully in the finals. Hyped!
Hype indeed. Thank you very much. Kife Drive 2-0, they're in the finals. We'll see you on Tuesday for Sigma Lone Wolves versus the Big Booty Brodies. I'm Sol.